Good morning. It's 7:07 in the morning on August 7th, and yeah, I got up at like 6. I was doing some I just had a cup of coffee. Um, I was doing some research on. My mom thinks I'm yawning on purpose. I'm not. Um, I um, I got up and I made some soup, but haven't had it yet. And I was just checking out how much money I owe. I owe $12,462, so that's a lot of interest yeah, that I have to. That wasn't on purpose, mother. That I have to pay um, every month. I've got interest, so a little bit out of control. I'm a little bit of a shopaholic. My ex roommate, was gonna pay me some more money, um, but I haven't figured out how much. He doesn't owe that much more, but yeah. So, anyways, I'm hoping I don't have to get a job. That would really make me depressed if I had to get a job because I don't feel very good physically, and to feel like my age and not feel good physically and be broke and then have to have some like job is gonna make me depressed. So, oh my god, yeah. So, yeah, we'll just see. But if I don't have to get a job, I'm good. There's nothing wrong with me. No complaints here. I need to get a roommate. Need a roommate really bad. I think I'll look for one. It's like Friday. Think I'll look for one on Monday. There's one more thing I was gonna buy, but I'll see if I can go to a used furniture store. I wanted to get chest of drawers. Spent a whole lot of money fixing my room up again, but fixing the room up is more expensive than replace stuff that my roommate destroyed because I decided to just go for wood floor, which was like 1,300 or something, and he it would have been like 600 to replace the rug, so carpet. But the doors were like 600, so yeah, anyway. So, anyways, my battle plan to try to not get a job, that's the most important thing because time is the thing that's most important to me, is to just shelve the whole bicycling. Going outside, just lock myself in my room and work on my studio, but also website. But so I guess you could say I had a relapse, but it's different now that I'm not going to smoke weed because physically I don't have the health for it. I'll have lung problems. I'll have like a collapsed lung, which is like life threatening. Last time it oh my god, last time it happened, I felt like it was sore over here, like it made me sore, and I think I still feel a little bit of soreness. So yeah, but anyway, it's also too expensive, and but the main problem, or actually the main problem is the health, but the main problem with the how it changes the strategy is that it makes me throw all caution to the wind and just dive headfirst into whatever new idea I have, and yeah, it's getting a little bit out of control. So when I do work on my website, I'm gonna be sober, so I'll just do surface level things explanation. Why would you think that I'm doing yawning on purpose? That's completely insane. My mother, man. It makes me, or I have to write explanations, make sure everything's backed up first, write explanation of different pages, fix Google Earth link, and then fix page links and stuff. So yeah, anyway. But before I do any of that, yeah, I'm gonna go full force on the studio. I can't really do as much as I would like now because my Elgato Stream Deck, which is the main thing that I want to learn. I think the main thing I'm going to use for the programming is broken. It came in the mail broken, and I guess I didn't. Is it Saturday? I think it's Saturday. I didn't get an email back from them yesterday, so I'll wait till Monday, and if they don't email up, I'll call them because they wanted me to send some like files so that they could examine it. And then I guess I'll send the other one in and get a new one. Hopefully that won't take too long, like a week or something, week or two. But until then, starting today, and today's the first time I got up earlier than like 9. I did say, maybe I should go lie down again. I yawn no matter what, though, whether I'm tired or not. But no, I'm not going to lie down. It's just that I usually get groggy and fall asleep at sunrise. But I slept last night, and then at like 4, I woke up. And then I was just laying with my eyes closed in bed until 6. And then because I was still up at 6, I got up. But so yesterday, I didn't have any time to work on my studio because it was another day of setting up the room, my roommate's room. I had to. My mom actually came over 3 times. She came in the morning, but then I had to finish. I built the bed, and then she came back because I had to buy more furniture. I don't have a car, so she came with me to Target, and I got a bedside table for $50, and then I got a desk for $100, and then a chair for $80, a desk chair. So it was like $260 or whatever more that I blew yesterday. And then day before yesterday, or a couple of days ago, I blew another $100 on this tiny little device that makes it so I can update the firmware on my bike. So that was before I kind of totally realized that I needed to shelve all that stuff. They're hiring all over. I mean, if I really wanted a job, I could get a job. And then I could work for a few months and get my credit card situation under control. So it's good to know that I can rely on that whenever, and they're paying better now. So, because of inflation and stuff, so, yeah. I have to put in shelving also. I might do that today. It's kind of, yeah, inside the closet. There's this wire shelving I have to put in. I forgot to take a photo of it. Could have sworn I did before I took it out, so I kind of have to figure out how it was, but all the little things are in the wall still. But, and then yesterday I started on putting cable, HDMI cable from my room to the kitchen, because I have this vision of later on, putting a camera up there, but that's so far in the future. Maybe I should just wait on that. I did get the cable already, but um, yeah. But I mean, I'm happy I have the time to work on the studio. Today I can't really do the Stream Deck stuff, but so I'm gonna watch all the tutorials and do the practicing and just fuse into my head and learn backwards and forwards all the studio stuff I have, and get get a clear idea of all the different programs I have to put in my all this stuff I have, all the things I want to put into it, but I can't, actually build it because that's too time consuming. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today, all day long. I think I take advantage of the fact that I don't have a roommate right now, so I can use all of my spare time and energy just focusing on my own project and not get distracted by somebody else's thoughts and energy and stuff. I wish I did have a studio, my Stream Deck, but yeah, so that's what I'm up to. I am, one thing about smoking weed all the time is that it kind of masked. That's why I smoked it. It made it possible for me to not pay attention to other things. So I didn't pay attention to all this other stuff I needed to do, which allowed me to start new things all the time, get super ambitious. But that'll all backfire in my face if I lose it all. So, yeah, I need to make sure everything's backed up all over the place. I have it backed up on my 2 terabytes of Apple and also my server, but I want to do it on all my hard drives too, and I think I only have the recent on one, and stuff is always going missing on my computer. I think, I don't know, when it backs up to the cloud, it likes to take it off my computer, like, all the time. Like, I wouldn't have a website anymore if I didn't have it backed up. It would just evaporate everything. Yeah, so, oh man, yeah. But it was also masking how I don't, feel that good and not that healthy, not in shape, all that stuff. So I might get into a routine like everybody else of exercise, in my room, which isn't the way that I like to do it. I like to do it where it's all day long and everything else, that's the main focus, and everything else is filler. But I think I ran out of time. I have to do exercise to maintain, so have the exercise as the filler, but we'll see. I don't have any plans on doing that now. I'm gonna see how long I can go just working on the studio. But another thing that weed does is it makes it possible for me to work all day long solidly without taking breaks. And so that's why I wasn't exercising. And I don't know if I would be capable of doing that in my natural state of mind, in which case you do the exercise to take breaks. But I have to get back in the habit of doing that. So, yeah. So it's just interesting. I'm like not used to working all the time sober. So we'll see how it works. My brain will work better. So if I get groggy later on today, I'll definitely take a nap. but because I'll have no choice. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This yawning, I don't think it has anything to do with tiredness though, because I'm not groggy at all. Like if I were to lay down in bed right now, I would just be like, and I'd stop yawning, of course. I only yawn when I talk. So there's another interesting thing that happened. I have noticed over the last year, couple years, that I've been getting corrugated finger and toenails. I remember when I was a kid, I saw my dad had corrugated fingernails. He was 45 when I was born, so he was like an older father. So I guess he was like in his 60s, and I was looking at his corrugated fingernails, and he died in 98 at 68. And he told me it's because of aging, you know, and so I was getting the corrugated finger and toenails. So I was like, huh, that must be aging and stuff. And my toenail here, I'll even film it. This toenail right there, you can see it's a little bit corrugated. Well, it used to be, there's a line right there, that line. And this used to be so and it's still dirty because there's like dirt stuck in it. And it was so corrugated that like the dirt was getting stuck in there, and I could feel my finger around here, and it would like, you know, feel the vibration, and I would even get on my finger, like on the toe, and like scratch it with my tooth, and scratch some of my fingernails like with my tooth to try to get it off. You know, like how people give manicures. But then I quit smoking weed. Like, what day am I? It's the 7th. So I'm on day 17 of weed quitting. So it's 2.5 weeks since I smoked weed. So I'm still in the detox period, which is supposed to be a month. But I noticed a couple days ago that all of the corrugatedness has gone away. Like I'm not corrugated anymore. I'm back to like when I was a kid. I have perfectly flat fingernails. Like totally flat, all of them. And even my toenails are flat, except for my big toenail. I don't know if you can see that. Except for the big toenail, but it's not really that corrugated. You know, it's a little bit dried. Like even cracky dried or whatever down. But it's just my big toenail. And all the other, even my other toenails have become flat just over the last couple of weeks. So, I mean, they became flat at the same time that I quit weed. And it's interesting that it happened so fast because you would think that if for whatever reason, your toe and fingernails would heal, they would heal from the inside, and then they would grow out healing. They wouldn't heal from the bottom, you know, because all of these fingernails existed pretty much as they are, maybe a little bit less a couple weeks ago, but now they're all flat. So yeah, that's interesting that quitting weed made my fingernails go back. What are fingernails made out of? Because I was reading it last night on the phone when I woke up and had insomnia for a little bit. Collagen. So maybe it was like sucking weed. Smoking weed was sucking all of my collagen to deal with it. And then now I have extra collagen. Another concept that I had yesterday was you quit smoking weed, and then your brain has to figure out how to make dopamine, but maybe it will overcompensate, and I'll have lots of dopamine, and my brain will make more dopamine than I would have made before because it's all of a sudden starting to try to make as much dopamine. So I was thinking hopefully maybe I'll get like super giddy and full of energy, but I was feeling kind of better yesterday. But anyways, that's all I have to say. I'm going to go to work, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be talking about all the progress I made today. Because because I haven't been able to get to her recently. All right, ciao.